full-featured design of our Paolini pocket rules are the result of a close collaboration with woodworking pro Gregory Paolini. You could say it was designed by a woodworker for woodworkers, and after toting it around in your shop apron for a project or two, you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. No other small rule has all the built-in features of Woodpecker's Paolini pocket rule. You may have seen one or two of our features on other rules, but none that have them all. In one small rule, you get an adjustable rule stop to guarantee perfectly repeatable layout lines, just like using a T-square. Vertical end scales for precisely setting the height of router bits and table saw blades. The rule stop doubles as a stand to set the rule on edge when using the end scales, leaving both your hands free to make machine adjustments. An end notch to precisely position your pencil point for marking out. And finally, our pocket rules come in either inch, metric, or our combo inch metric scales, all engraved using state-of-the-art equipment to produce precise marks. We engrave in white on the red anodized aluminum blades for enhanced visual clarity. We use black annealed marks on the stainless steel blades that will last a lifetime and then some. Our process delivers both the durability of engraving and enhanced visual clarity. The aluminum blade is 1 inch wide by 1/8 inch thick, and the stainless steel blade is 1 inch wide by 1/16 inch thick. Both sides have scale marks, so you'll never have to read a dimension upside down. On one side, you see 1/32 inch and 1/16 inch marks with a 1/32 inch vertical end scale. On the opposite side, you'll see 1/16 inch and 1/32 inch marks. The end scale on this side has 1/16 inch marks. Metric models use 1 mm marks on both sides and end scales. For woodworkers who prefer rules with both imperial and metric scales, we have the pocket rule for you. Our combo scale rules feature 1/32 inch and 1 mm scales on one side with a 1/32 inch vertical end scale. On the other side, we engrave 1 mm and 1/16 inch scales on the long edges with a 1 mm vertical end scale. Our aluminum and stainless steel Paolini pocket rules come in 3 different lengths with either imperial, metric, or our combo inch metric scales. Choose from 6 inch or 8 inch long pocket size models, or the 12 inch length that's ideal for bench work. Metric lengths are 150 millimeters, 200 millimeters, or 300 millimeters. You can order any Paolini pocket rule length in imperial, metric, or combo inch metric scales individually, or choose the full set of imperial, metric, and combo rules in either aluminum or stainless steel and get all 3 at a savings. So, if you're looking for pocket rules like no other for your apron pocket or tool bench that are truly indispensable, get the new Paolini pocket rules from Woodpeckers.
The MC2 150 and MC2 300 by Milescraft. These reversible, anodized aluminum framing squares have all you need for marking and measuring your projects. Line your work horizontally and vertically with more accuracy using the 1/4 inch elongated notches. Measure from the inside or outside scale. 2 quick angle finders let you scribe 30 and 45 degrees with ease, or make any angle up to 90 degrees using the built-in angular readout. Draw perfect circles up to almost 9 and 19 inches in diameter. For cabinetry, the MC2 300 has you covered to lay out shelf pins and hinge cups. The feature-packed MC2 150 and MC2 300 will take care of all your marking and measuring needs. Milescraft. Always the better idea.
The drawer slide jig from Kreg makes it easier than you've ever imagined to build projects with drawers, which means you can create projects you might have only dreamed of before. That's because the drawer slide jig takes the guesswork and uncertainty out of installing drawer slides and makes it easier for anyone to install drawers that fit right and glide smoothly every time. The drawer slide jig does this by securely supporting the slide in the exact position needed as you install them in the cabinet. Plus, the jig supports the drawer boxes as well to ensure that the slides get installed on them with perfect alignment too. Whether you're installing drawers in a cabinet with face frames or in a cabinet or piece of furniture without frames, the versatile drawer slide jig clamps in place easily, and the jig works with ball bearing, epoxy coated, and undermount slides. Using the drawer slide jig couldn't be simpler. Built-in tabs register the jig's brackets in place precisely. Just align the tabs with the face frame and then clamp the bracket in place. This positions the bracket exactly where you needed to place the jig at the right height and does it without measuring, ensuring foolproof, level positioning of the slide. On frameless cabinets and cases, the process is still simple. The brackets register against the front edge of the cabinet and clamp in place at the layout line, sitting straight and level every time. Once clamped in place, the jig's brackets support the drawer slide completely, providing that third hand you've always needed to hold the slides in place. No matter how big or heavy the slide, the drawer slide jig holds it in straight and level, so you have both hands free to drive in the screws. And the drawer slide jig doesn't stop there. After all, the job isn't complete until the drawer box itself is aligned and installed. That's why the jig's brackets are reversible, so they can be mounted to protrude out of the cabinet and hold that drawer box in the exact right position. That allows you to set the drawer box on the brackets and then pull the slides into position. The sturdy brackets hold everything in place as you drive in the mounting screws. With the Kreg drawer slide jig, you'll have the confidence you need to take your projects to the next level and create custom pieces with drawers, because you'll know that you can create drawers that look great, fit correctly, and work right. For more information about the drawer slide jig and the rest of our hardware installation solutions, visit us online at kregtool.com.
Pocket Jig 200 by Milescraft. For strong joints in cabinets, shelves, bookcases, storage projects, and more, this kit does it all. Each kit comes with everything you need. Double-barreled quick adjust jig with hardened steel bushings, 3/8" high-speed steel step drill bit with stop collar, 2 T20 magnetic Torx drivers, the Milescraft connector for quick changes, and all the screws and plugs you need to start and finish your project. Built-in scales let you easily measure your board thickness, and the spring-loaded sled adjust button sets the proper jig position on boards from 1/2 to 1.5 inch thickness. The rotating fence lets you work on new pocket hole projects or repair already joined boards. The recessed clamp pocket allows for secure placement, and strong rare earth magnets make repositioning a breeze. When you're ready to drill, use the built-in depth stop guide to attach the stop collar. The split collar design with flat prevents slipping and rolling, and quickly change from drilling to driving using the quick connector. This entire kit comes in a rugged storage case to keep your jig, bit, drivers, depth stops, quick connector, screws, and plugs in place. It also has built-in compartments to store a Milescraft 2-inch face clamp and the Pocket Jig 100, which are sold separately. Whether working in imperial or metric units, quickly and easily make durable and reliable joints and move projects from the to-do list to the done list with the Milescraft Pocket Jig 200 kit. Milescraft. Always the better idea.
Since the release of our indexable square, we have been swamped with requests for a smaller version. We listened to your feedback and decided to pack those same great features into a pocket-friendly pair. Introducing the Woodpeckers Mini Combination Square and the Mini Double Square. The Mini Combination Square gives you a square and a miter square in the same tool. The double square is square on both sides and a bit more compact than the combination square. And just like our fixed squares, we added a shoulder to give you extra support when positioning the square on the edge of your stock. With the push of a thumb, it slides out to keep the head level when you need it, then tucks back inside the head, out of the way when you need the base of the square to be flat. Both models feature laser cut notches, every 1/16 of an inch for accurate parallel scribing. The blade of the square can quickly be dialed in to any full inch mark. And that's all thanks to our built-in indexing feature. Just depress the indexing pin and slide the blade toward a full inch mark. When the pin falls in place, lock it up. It's that easy. Now your scribing guides are dialed in for perfectly accurate position relative to the head of the square. The stainless steel blades go through a multi-step process to give them a non-glare satin finish. The scales are laser engraved to an accuracy of 0.004 of an inch over the length of the blade. The laser engraving process actually changes the structure of the steel a full 10 thousandths deep, so you'll never rub off or wear through the graduations. The head of each square is compact, measuring just 9/16 of an inch thick. The Mini Double Square comes with a 4-inch blade. The Mini Combination Square comes with a 6-inch blade. Both blades measure 1 inch wide. Each adjustable square comes with a wall-mountable racket to keep your square right in plain sight, ready to go to work. The Mini Combination Square and Double Square from Woodpeckers. Versatile, accurate layout tools, right in the palm of your hand. Order yours today.
The secret to great projects is with high-quality cuts, and you can make them more easily than you ever thought possible using your circular saw plus the Kreg RipCut. The Kreg RipCut Circular Saw Edge Guide takes the intimidation out of cutting and allows you to make cuts without measuring, without marking, and without having to keep the saw from wandering off of a cut line. The RipCut turns your ordinary circular saw into a precision edge-guided cutting tool that makes straight, accurate, repeatable cuts in plywood, MDF, and other large sheets easy and accurate. And because projects often call for multiple pieces to be cut the exact same size, with the RipCut, you can lock in a size and can be confident that with cut after cut, the pieces will be exactly the same size. Also, you can make these cuts anywhere you need to by taking your saw to the material instead of having to bring your material to the saw. The RipCut makes this possible with a universal sled that holds your saw, an aluminum guide rail with built-in measuring scale, and an oversized edge guide that follows the edge of the plywood sheet to provide complete control as you cut. The universal sled can also be used on the Kreg AccuCut. The RipCut works with just about any circular saw, whether it has a blade mounted on the left or the right side. Plus, the edge guide is reversible, so the RipCut works equally well right-handed and left-handed. Mounting your saw on the RipCut is quick and easy, and your saw can be removed for other uses, then reinstalled just as quickly. Using the RipCut is easy too. Just lock the saw sled at your desired cut, from 1 inch up to 24 inches wide, then simply hold the edge guide against your sheet, turn the saw on, and go. A large handle on the edge guide that helps you maintain solid contact with the edge of your sheet. With the RipCut circular saw edge guide, it's just that easy. There's no measuring and no marking, just straight, accurate, repeatable cuts every time. Visit us online at KregTool.com to learn more about the Kreg RipCut, as well as our other Kreg cutting solutions that make cutting easy so you can start every project with confidence.
Milescraft is proud to introduce you to their 90-degree pocket clamp. The Milescraft pocket clamp allows you to quickly and easily make projects with 90-degree pocket hole joints. Some features of the Milescraft pocket clamp include a rubber overmolded handle. The handle provides you comfort during use, and unlike some clamps, these overmolded handles do not fall off. The thumb screw of the adjustable capacity knob allows you to make quick and easy adjustments of the capacity of the clamp's jaw. Now this does require the use of both hands to correctly set up your clamp for its optimal performance. The metal swivel pad on the face of the clamp helps to ensure that there is no marring done on your workpiece. The face on the swivel pad also helps to distribute the clamping force evenly. The pin on the clamp is designed to fit any pocket hole, regardless of what brand pocket hole jig you use to create it. The reach of the Milescraft pocket clamp is up to 4 inches, and it allows you to clamp materials that are up to 3 5/8 of an inch thick. The Milescraft pocket clamp has up to 300 pounds of clamping force, and it weighs in just under 2 pounds. With the Milescraft pocket clamp adjusted for your project, just slip the pin of the clamp into a pocket hole, close the clamp ensuring that both pieces are held tightly together, and drive a pocket screw into an adjacent pocket hole securing both pieces together. The Milescraft pocket clamp is ideal for when you need a helping hand when assembling larger pieces at 90-degree angles. Projects include but are not limited to bookcases, boxes, cabinets, and furniture construction. To help ensure those corners stay at 90 degrees, be sure and check out the 90-degree corner clamp from Milescraft. With the 4-inch reach of the Milescraft pocket clamp, the clamp works just as well when pocket holes are located on the inside of your project too. The Milescraft pocket clamp is optimal for face frame construction as well. You can even use the pocket clamp in materials as thick as 2x4 material for any furniture projects you might have on your to-do list. For more information about this clamp, please visit milescraft.com. Milescraft, always the better idea.